Lightning Arrow Bowman. As you can see, this build does a lot of damage to a lot of enemies fast and have decent survivability and extremely fun to play. And yeah, I will start by going over my skill tree. I'm just gonna stand here on try to stand on a safe place here. And yeah, let's start with the skill tree. I'm starting as a ranger here, but I think you can do this build as a duelist as well if you go in this way and just take the same tree as I did. That will work just fine, I think. And I'm starting here by grabbing the life and innovation notes here. I go down here and I took one mana note here. For more mana is always good to have, and this build runs do not run blood magic. I wanted to run it with just mana. And then I went up here, grabbed the projectile damage, ballistic mastery, and I went down to grab Heart of the Oak to give me some more life. That's really important. And I went up here, grabbed charisma, and then I went straight up here to the duelist area, grabbed coordination. This one is really good, and grabbed these life notes here, and I even grabbed sniper. And then I went on the side here and down here to grab invasion elemental resistance. So this one will give me a huge amount of resistance, as you can see, and it's really good cluster for survivability. Then I went down here. I'm going to grab this one when I get level for it. This one will give a huge amount of critical hit damage and critical hit chance. But before that I grab heavy draw and deadly draw cluster, all of this. This one is extremely good damage notes here. Then I went down here, grab this one here, is also really good. Perhaps I'm gonna grab this one later, but I don't have the level for it. You can also grab some life here if you want. This one gives a good amount of life actually. And then I went down here and grabbed Tech Skin, the first I did. And I go for King of the Hill, who give you a good amount of damage, a good amount of crit chance, and that's really good. And I grabbed Iron Reflex, for I like armor more and invasion, but I think you can do this as an invasion character and save some points. All of the invasion nodes are really close, so I think you can do this as an invasion character. And then I went here to the duelist area. I grabbed Master Fetcher. I grabbed Fury Bolt, Projectile Limit, Acceleration, Mana here. This is the real mana cluster I am after. This is one of the best in the whole tree. So I recommend grabbing this if you want to go with the mana version of this build. It does more damage. And I grabbed Lead and Steel to not have a penalty on me and give it some extra survivability. And now I'm actually went down here. I'm gonna grab some life here. I'm gonna grab these two, but I'm doing that later. For what I'm after is to get Iron Grip. When I get Iron Grip, my damage is almost done, and there's just survivability left. But yeah, this build working really well actually. I had a ton of fun playing it. As you can see, it just kills everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna show my gear now. I'm using Linus Glare. I think it's the best bow for this build, but I'm not sure. But I think it's the best. But it doesn't need to be a 5-link at all. I just happen to have a 5-link. I like to have it. I have one single target attack, which is Fire Arrow. I think I'm gonna change it to Ice Arrow just to slow the enemy as well. And yeah. I'm gonna show my setup for Lightning Arrow. It's Lightning Arrow, physical projectile attack damage, life on hit, less than multiple projectiles, and Mana Leech. And my second setup for Burning Arrow is Burning Arrow, faster attacks, for physical projectile damage, attack damage, Mana Leech, and weapon elemental damage. It gives Burning Arrow a 18k damage boost, and Lightning Arrow have almost 5k damage. And my aura setup is nothing special. I'm using reduced mana with hatred and grace. For grace for survivability, hatred is 4 damage. Yeah, and my gear is actually nothing special. I'm using a rat's nest, but you don't really need it. But it gives you some extra crit chance, and that's really good. And even some extra item variety, which also really good, and movement speed. So this one is the best helmet, I think, if you're gonna have a unique, but there are some rare helmets who can top this one with ease. And the armor here, nothing really special. It's a pretty nice armor. This ring here is pretty nice. I don't really think I need mana regen anymore, but it's nice to have it there. And this ring here, I have mana regen. I don't really think I need it anymore because I'm using mana leech, but who knows. I'm using these boots here. They are pretty good actually. These gloves here, nothing special. I'm using Duriani's Inventation. It's really good for this build, but not necessary. You don't must have it. Actually, the one who give you the lightning, extra lightning damage would actually be better because you will get more life back when using lightning arrow. And I'm using this quiver here. It's pretty good actually. And this ring here, give me some extra critical hit chance. I want to have it on life, but I have not get one yet, so that will be later. But yeah, I'm gonna show my stats here. Let's see here where you can find it. Critical hit chance 18%. It's not super high, but it's high enough. It's high enough for me. And my defense, I have almost 10k armor. And I don't using a granite flask for the moment. Stupidly enough, I don't have one equipment. And yeah, I have all my resist are overcapped, so sorry. So, and actually I have actually not negative 60 in case resist. But yeah, that is my setup for this build. And if you have any questions or idea how to improve it, just leave them in comments. And thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.